Okay, so what happens when none of the other stuff works? The simpler stuff works when we're trying to solve these. We try, what, we multiply A and C and go through all sorts of stuff. We could try, dividing by 2, but, this gets in the way of that sort of thing. It's going to be really hard to do completing the square. It's going to be hard to do all sorts of other things. So when it comes down to it, there is one way to solve any quadratic equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Then x will equal negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. That is the quadratic formula. And we just simply apply it. So a is negative 2, b is 7, c is 4. Just plug them in. So negative 7 plus or minus the square root of b squared, so 7 squared, minus 4 times a, negative 2, times c, negative 4, all over 2 times a, negative 2. Just compute all those numbers. Finish it all out. And you could make these positive. And the nice thing is it wouldn't flip this, but that's fine as well. There's the answer. Sorry, there's the answer right there. So this is when the things get a little more complicated and you can't do all the little shortcuts we've learned up until this point. But again, this works every single time. It's just a bit cumbersome, but it will work no matter what. Okay, let's give it a try. So identify A, B, and C. Oh, first, I'm sorry. We do need it to equal 0, so let's subtract 6 from both sides. And now identify A, B, and C. Plug them in. You want to be careful with your negative sign because it's negative b, so it's negative 7, plus or minus square root of negative 7 squared minus 4 times a times c, all over 2 times a. Your calculator will handle this. Plug it all in there. Oops, sorry. And 89, there's really nothing we can do there. That should be a prime number, I believe, so I don't even think there's anything that goes into that. Definitely no perfect square. Okay, your turn. You try this one. Pause it here, come back and check your answers. Okay, this one will have one little extra step at the end, but nothing major. We don't have to move anything around. It already equals 0, but we can identify A, B, and C. Plug everything into the formula there. Let your calculator do the work. You're going to have to just do this part that's under the radical in the calculator, or you work it out. Now, the only trick here is we need to do something with the square root of 80. Square root of 80 is the square root of 16 times the square root of 5. So it's 4 square root of 5, so replace it with 4 square root of 5. Now the trick is they're going to want you to reduce. Essentially, you can think about it, it's 16 over 8 plus or minus 4 square root of 5 over 8. Can't touch anything inside the square root. But this will reduce to 2 over 1. And this will reduce to 1 over 2. Well, actually, what we'd have to do is 4 will go into all of them, right? This will be 4, this will be 1, and this will be 2. I'm sorry. And there you go. There are some classes later on that would make you write this as 4 over 2 plus or minus square root of 5 over 2. So this would be 2 plus or minus square root of 5 over 2. But we don't make you do that here, but just in case that ever does come up again, you can split the fractions up. And there's the quadratic formula. Good luck.